What's up, everyone? Hope you're doing well. We're not messing around today. We're jumping straight into the games. This is the list I'll be using. You can pause that if you want to take a closer look, but we're just going to start playing. We're at 324 million bounty, ranked 1,123. Need to land a lot higher than that. Something's happening with the queue. All right, here we go. Well, we said we were going to go first against Emu, so here we go. I'm going to structure my mulligans around, does this hand draw me cards? And the answer is no, so this one, it's okay. We got Marco. We can pick up Otama with Jozu. Not the greatest hand though. Okay, that's nice. What are we looking for? So on 5, we're going to play Marco. On 7, we can play Jozu to pick up our 1-drops. I think we just grab the 2k while we can. Do I need to play another Otama? I need to find that 10-drop. Next turn, we're going to be attaching a Don, and we're going to be using all our Don next turn. We are going to get a chance on the 9 Don, because we'll bounce back our Garp. Just because Jozu can only pick up 2. So if we put Otama on the board, we're down a 2k, or we're down a card. Just gotta hope we find it. Alright. He gave us an event, that's okay. We did have an Adon there. We could have we maybe could have taken that one. But I do want to make sure that I want to conserve my life for like 8k swings. Maybe that's impossible. We'll see. All right, he should take this. Okay, so he's going to carry Marco. We're going to try, we'll try defending these. See, we could. No, we do want to force him to play in Mars because he has to discard. If we take the block here, he can just play something else. Yeah, we don't want it. Look, we're going to try run our hand low. Okay, nice. So we're playing Jozu and swinging 7. Usually I wouldn't do this. Usually I'd just want to put all my swings at face, but I might put it into Saturn here. See if he gives it to us. There's just one less swing we have to deal with next turn. Okay, nice. Pick up these. So we defended our life pretty heavily. We're back at 8 cards. We can take 1 this turn if it's a big swing. Probably take 1 anyway. There's only so many, you know, you can't get too greedy with, like, if they're not 8k, it's not 8k, it is what it is. He would swing with this, right? Oh, look, if he doesn't, he doesn't, that's fine. All right, I think we'll take this one. Okay, it's annoying. So we've got 2 of these. I think. See. So far, I think we've been pretty efficient with our card usage. The question is, do I use GARP to try and find more 10s? Or do we just hope that 2 10s in a row plus a couple of draws gets us another one? Because, you know, getting a card out of hand for no reason, or like, you know, if you don't have to, don't, if that makes sense. Let's play our 8 cost event first. Alright, we don't need 2 Rogers. Yeah, see how... So we drew into that. So I don't think we need to play the GARP, because we've got at least 2 more big guys to put down. And that 1k, it's our only 1k, so... Alright, now, I want to swing into this. I don't really want to swing with the Jozu. Okay. I'll swing with the Jozu now. Yep. Alright, so we're minimizing the pressure onto us. Sometimes I want to be careful with swinging with this because the Nusjuro it's too free for them. But because their board's so small, I'll swing with it. But it's also because getting rid of a swinger was probably worth it. All right. Yeah, happy to let that go. We'll get our draw and then we'll block the leader swing. Alright, so yeah, so far, big hand, very clean with our sort of like hand efficiency. Now there's another junction. Which Newgate do we play? I don't know. I think the earlier that we play this, the better, because it's an extra swing each turn. Because yeah, we do want to have something extra to swing into Nusjuro. Is it this? Or do we save this for an 8 cost event to go to 10? Or, you know, like maybe if we want to sort of go for like a surprise down to 0 to Roger. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe this. Look, let's try it. Let's try this. Let's try this. And I'm tempted to play Izzo, but I think I'll attach a Dawn. I could swing Newgate into this to get an extra blocker down. But no, because then you can go double horse, get this down to 8. No swing. All right. I don't think it's going to be anything bigger than 8 coming in. I am happy to take one of these. Ah, okay. All right. He's going for this strategy. Well, got the red rock. We go red rock Marco. It's not going to attach a Don, but well, we've got a red rocket. Swing here first, see what he does. If that was Walkery, the draw on the draw 1 blocker, I probably wouldn't even bother swinging, but you could argue that the Don we're going to use for Marco could be put on leader to force that KO, but all right. So I really need to try and not take a damage here. I do need to make sure I block with Marco before he plays the Mars. Oh, this hurts. Yuck. Yeah, I better block. Okay, another one of these. Nice. This is on 6. What's the max he's going to attach? 2? Or would he attach 3? So we only have 2Ks in hand anyway, so I think I'm going to counter just in case, because he's got 3 life, so he doesn't have to worry too much about leaving. Yeah, okay. All right, what now? Is it another Newgate? Maybe another Newgate, so then we have 2 swingers each turn. Which means we're guaranteed to kill this each turn pretty much, unless he wants to aggressively counter out. Yep. You know what? I want to kill it, so we can only minus this once. Alright. So we can take 1 life here. We'll be up to 8 cards, but then that's the limit of our card draw. Then we'll play another 10. And then hopefully survive 1 turn with our 2 blockers. And then go for Roger, I guess. We could go Roger next turn to force a damage. Alright, so what are we going to do here? I might take this one. No, because then he can go all in. Hang on, I've got to be careful here. 9 plus 7, 16k is, so we got 10, 12, 14, 16. Yeah, alright, I don't mind if you go all in. I think we could be able to win if you don't leave any donut. Yeah, we know his hand's stacked full of counter events because he's used 1, never existed at the start, and then he put it back on the bottom, so okay. Alright. Wonder if he doesn't have a 5 elders, surely. Surely he's got 5 elders. No, go away. I don't like this card. All right, but 5 elders is not coming. Well, I was going to use this next turn, but I guess not. Maybe put down an Uta. We're not going to put in next turn. I think it has to be 10 drop. All right, so we can. Good news is we can attach Tudon with our leader, with our Newgate to kill the Shirahoshi. He's got no blockers. All right, guys, we could be onto something here. We can keep this for leader ability. 1Ks are just as valuable as 2Ks right now when we've got this many. We'll ditch Thatch, I guess. Yeah, we're cool with that. No worries. Okay, and look, do we even need to... Can we afford to push a damage? So he's going to have 1, 2, maximum sort of 3 swings. We block 1, counter out the other 2. I think we might have to risk it. Alright, our time's getting low, but it's okay. Okay, so what's the maths here? So he's got to put down Jupiter first. So these are 5k. This is 5. So what's the... He just used a lot of events. I don't know. I think we've got to risk it. Yeah, we've got to risk it. Our hand's pretty healthy. We've just got to take the risk because we might not get another turn. All right. So block 1, counter the other. Yeah. Okay. All right. So it's a 6, 10, 10 he's got to counter out of. What's coming? Oh, well. Oh, we better keep this just in case. Can we survive if we just play a third Newgate? Block, and then we kill this. Force him to block. We won't discard it just in case. All right, 1 minute 22. We're running out of time, but if we play one of these, we maybe just win. Because we just kill this, or he has to, like, we kill this. He's not going to have enough swings to get through. I think we do it, and it guarantees it. Trash marker, touch 2, swing here. Yep, that's fine. See, I don't know if we got through. No target. Look, if I've messed this up, I'm sorry. Okay, so there's no look. We could. Do we keep swinging at it, and then he blocks, and then we kill it? No. All right. 30 seconds. Time's running low. He's got maybe 6 swings. We block 3, and then we counter out of the other 3. All right. Block. I don't know. Maybe we got greedy, guys, but he did, like, you know, 2 of these in hand. 9s, okay. No, we'll counter just what we can. Alright, so the only thing is we're going to have to use our Roger. If he decides to like sort of go all in. 16 seconds. I don't know if we've got enough time. Every action takes a few seconds. No block. Oh, is he just going to attach and swing? Okay. Trash. 5 seconds. I think we won. We win. We win. We just got to click fast. We got to click super fast. He tapped out. At least in a real game. Oh, he's salty. What do you mean? We've got plenty of time in a real game. Yes! We did it! Yes! Oh, sorry if that blew anyone eardrums out. Oh my god, we won. Going first. And we triggered them, which is even more satisfying. Wow. Oh, that fills me with just so much hope right now. I'm so sorry we didn't get to deliver the final blows, but we won. We won. We would have lost. What does he mean we would have lost time? This is, you know, Sim, we only get 15 minutes each. Like we would at least have another 5 or 10 minutes. Cool. Cool. Yeah, see, I think if we tried to go in when he had these two, so for a 6k, he gives us that. For a 10, he gives us that, and then whatever else he had, another 2k. And then for the other 10, he gives us that. So, and then he's just got to block a 12 off the rest of his cards in hand, which is, you know, he's got one of these, 8, 2k, 1. No, we made the right choice. Yeah. Oh, I wish I could have beat him properly. Maybe he doesn't know that if I time out, I'll lose. Because there's just no way I can click that fast. Like, anyway, good that he gave us the win. All right, let's keep going. Whew. All right. Well, that was long, but I think it was worth it. Yeah, I think that was worth it. To beat him, we were going first. Very satisfying. So yeah, all right. Not play the 9 drops early. Play the 9 drops early because you need the extra swings. Yeah, all right. Ace, mirror. My second game plan for Ace is pretty straightforward. You know, Joe's on 6, Joe's on 8, and then some combination of either Jozu, Marco, Red Rock, or Pudding. Combination of those 4 cards on 10. And then depending on what they do in between, you could play a 10 drop. But let's try first. Look, I said Josie was important, so you know, Atmos is pretty important, but we've got one of these. We've got a searcher. No, I like it. Keep him. Give us an Atmos. Oh, beautiful. I don't like giving this up, but Roger will keep on the top just in case. Alright, this looks pretty good. Nothing else to do, swing 9. Alright, so he's playing Marco, which is interesting when he saw us search the Atmos, but I don't know what the correct play is there. What are we doing? There's no point taking a hit just for one card. I think we can give one Josu. It does let them know that we've got another one in hand, but it is what it is. Ooh, we did forget to do a White Bib Pirates check before I trashed the Josu, so that's my bad. Before you counter out, before you decide what to counter, make sure he's got 2 White Bib Pirates, because we only have 2. Could have been scoop worthy. I better put one on leader. It's tempting to go up so we can get 8 cost event, but just in case we need it. Yeah, look, I'm happy to take this. Okay, no Josu from him. Alright. I think I'm going to play a Garp instead of attaching one on Lena, because I do want to either find a red rock, just in case he plays this 10 drop. I want to find an 8 cost event so I can play my own, or I want to find red rock. Pudding's okay too, I guess. This is the second Roger we're setting to the bottom, but I think Pudding's a bit more important right now. We won't swing. Keep that hand nice and juicy for Pudding. If he wants to Pudding me here, he can't do much else, so... Okay, he's going to go for Pudding. Look, I'm alright with that. My Josu sticks. We might use this, because we don't need 2 Yamatos. We definitely don't need 3 Yamatos. And... Okay. So he's probably going to go 10 drop next turn. I think if we sort of go wide, we put down Yamato and Marco, if he 10 drops and we red rocket the turn after, and we got 3 characters, it's pretty good. Let's see what. Let's see what Yamato gets us. Okay, nice. Do I swing? Do we swing? He doesn't have a Don on leader, but it's just 2 cards at hand. Let's. I'm not going to swing. I'll leave his hand big because you never know. We might draw into pudding next turn. Red rock pudding would be crazy. All right. Okay, interesting. If I take this, is he gonna red pudding me again? Do I care? Maybe. I don't know what to do. See if I take and he attaches 4 onto this. But I feel like he's going to go for his Marco himself. Let's take, I think, because a 10 drop would be really good for us right now. Okay, I'll take that as well. Oh, yeah, okay. I knew that was going to happen. Alright, we got pudding. We lost our Josie there. He's more than likely got red rock. I think it's our turn to go for a pudding. We could go pudding, Marco. We're doing well keeping the pressure off our life, so let's attach 1 to leader and then send his Josu back. Search again. Grab another Josu in case he decides to not bounce it again. Faster. Alright. So, as long as we can keep our hand this time, and we can maybe he's got to play a 10 drop at some stage. Alright, cool. Red rock pudding. We've got a big board. I like it. We can't go to 0. 8k. Yeah, we're gonna have to give him this Josu. Our hand is stupidly low. But this is a juicy pudding. The only problem is he could almost split on these two and just kill us. It's a slight problem. Maybe we didn't think hard enough about this. Yeah, no, that was probably silly. Damn, just not enough counter. Let's see if he has the guts to do it. He probably knows he's gonna lose. Oh, whew. We need a top deck, Roger. Interesting. See, if he puts this 8 into Yamato, we don't want to lose 2 bodies, so... Yep. Alright, come on, Roger. Oh. So, basically, we just have to split our Don and hope he's bricked, so we can go 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. Look, Roger might not even win it for us. All right, so he's used leader ability. If he blocks here, okay. So he's got to go 2 and 1, 2 and 1. He's got to have 2. He's got to have like 3 bricks in hand. Or what's the split here? No, we don't even have to put it on pudding. We can just go 10, 10, and he's got to have 2, 2, 1. Oh, hang on. No, or just... So, no, because he's got the blocker, there's no point going 10, 10. It's got to be 8, 8, 8. Oh, we got close. GG. That was my fault. He should have just killed us last turn with Atmos anyway. Where do we go wrong? I'm going to have to go back and watch that one. Yeah. I shouldn't have let myself get pudding twice. I shouldn't have let myself get pudding twice. Apart from that, we played it pretty well. But, you know, as I said, going second, I knew my going first game plan just needs a little bit of work. Because you've got that like awkward 9 on turn. Where you Jozu and then you've got like sort of 3 floated Don. Wow, what a shame. Yeah, 2 puddings hurt. But we almost got there. I did like that turn when we went Yamato Marco. But, yeah, should have just counted out of one of those swings. Yeah, I think like he had guaranteed lethal. Because if he goes 5 onto the 5 on Atmos, it swings 10. I've only got 2 cards in hand. No Don on leader. He can go 10 with leader, and then 10 with Atmos, and then 11 with lead. And I'd have to have 2k and leader ability. I don't know if that's I probably would have done it. I just want to win, so I'm going to take second. We've got 2 searches and a 10 drop. Yeah. I think this matchup is pretty much just play 10 drop on 8 and win. So we will definitely take that. He's always going to want to ramp on 3, so we'll play. Like, I think we're safe to play a Garp. Might take the Jozu, just because Scopper Gaban is a bit of a threat. This is one of the decks that actually has like genuine. Okay, so we did swing. We might use Yamato. Okay. And we'll just take that, it's alright. Okay, cool. Okay, what am I doing? So using Jozu. We've got our 6 player, we've got our 8. We can do this on 10. Do I need 2 of these? Maybe, maybe not. Do I need pudding? I kind of want to hang on to it. Alright, 1 each. So he's going to go 8 next turn, with 1 going on leader. So he's only got 7 to play with, so he can't rally us. So I think it's okay to leave this standing. Pretty straightforward turn. Double this. Take the block. One's okay to deal with, I think. Seems like he's at a pretty rough start. Okay. $12 cards. Next turn we can go for a pudding, Uta. Okay. So we know he's got a 12. Is he going to swing with it? Look, let's just take this. Draw cards. Do we want to use leader ability? No. Block. I wish I kept that marker, but we can just go Yamato pudding. Kill that. Oh, he's 9k, of course. Whoops. How much counter we got? A lot. 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22. I'm just gonna put him to 0 and then I think we just win. $17 we can defend, so do we bait the all in? Sure. I hope I haven't got too reckless here. I know he can block her up, but I think even if he plays, yeah. Okay, so we're going all in, aren't we? 22 to 7. GG. If this one's quick, I'll go one more after this, but if this is a long one, might be the last. Alright, we've got a chance to redeem ourselves in the mirror. Going first. Okay, now, we don't have Jozu. We do have 2 ways to search Jozu. I've got the red rock, which I do like. We don't have much counter. Oh, look. 2 searches is pretty good. Like 2 searches, a relevant piece and a relevant piece, I think we keep. Yeah, see, I think last game my problem was go Garp first. As much as I want pudding, I think it's got to be Atmos. But yeah, I think last game I was trying a new mentality out where I don't mind if you're putting me because you're not developing a board, and that's what I was trying. But there's limits to that. Okay. So this needs to find us a Josu. Beautiful. Bottom deck both our puddings, which doesn't feel great. But that's okay. We don't have to Izzo just yet. And we need to save Yamato. I think we don't need Marco right now. Alright. Okay. Oh my god, we still didn't. We keep forgetting to wipe your pirates check. We keep forgetting. Luckily we have it, but we keep forgetting. So having two 10 drops in hand gives us some flexibility where if we want to, we can play a 10 drop with the expectation it's going to get red rocked and then follow up with another one. Yep, sure. Atmos on Atmos on his 6 is not too bad. What's he looking for? Okay. Don't think we need Atmos right now. And then I do just want to play around pudding a little bit, so if it's one card swings, I'll play around it if I can. Alright, so what do we need? We do need to find an 8 cost event in case we decide to go 10. Yeah, so it... But we haven't taken a damage though, so I would like to have one on leader. Look, we can Garp next turn. I mean, we can red rock next turn if we don't get the event, so... Interesting. Okay, yeah. I do want to take this one. You know, I don't mind just putting one of these down myself. I just don't think this is worth red rocking. So if we put down Izzo and we don't find the event, going to be kind of feels bad. Look, if I put this down, I can swing at him, get a card out of hand. And then if we play 10 drop next turn, we can put 12 on it and swing into this 10. Yeah, look, let's do it. Let's try it. He could go red rock pudding on me. 8 cards is... Okay. No pudding, please. Please, I worked hard for this hand. Oh, thank God. How aggressively are we? I don't need 2 garps. What do I? Yeah, I don't know. I think I just want to stay at 2 and just minimize any risk of pudding. So he's just used a red rock. I think we've got to follow up with one of these. Then we can take next turn. So we save the 2k and then go just trash Garp and Izzo. Okay. Well, we're definitely playing that. Because we're at 2 life, I think we can safely sort of play the just spam these game. We might keep red rock in case he puts down Roger. It's gonna be should be able to get him to 1 with this. Oh, he's playing the king do. Interesting that he played event for it. Does he want to like load up and kill Josu? I'm happy to let Josu die and then... Oh, it's only 1 swing. So what's he gonna do if I... Is he putting down Uta actually? Uta is a bit annoying. That leaves him with 5 cards in hand. We could play red rock on the big guy and then go 8, 9, 12. Let's see. What do we do here? He's going to play Uta. I know he's going to play Uta. So we let this go. I kind of want to save it And then we just keep putting pressure on. If he attaches 2 and swings at it, we'll just let it die. Okay. Okay. So he doesn't have Utai. Is it just a red rock and 10-12? Yeah, I'm not. Whoa, or if we save it, do we just win? Because we can go 8. He gives us 2 cards. 9. He takes, or gives us 2, and then 12. We can just put into here. We block and give him 110 and Garp. I think we got to put our foot on the throat, and then he's just going to have these 2 to kill us on the clapback. If we play another 10, then we can go 8, 9. Hopefully he blocks and then 12 into this, but no. I think we're in a decent spot. Even if we, yeah, if we put him to 0, Roger comes down, he swings 6, we can counter out. Alright, he's used leader ability. There is a world where I just swing 6. He has to give me another card, and then I just go 15 into this. So he used leader ability. So what's 9? 2 2Ks. I like this. I like the spot we're in. I think I just get a 2K out of hand, and then if he wants to give me his whole hand to protect this, he can. Okay, nice. All right, decent spot. I imagine he has to put a blocker, like some sort of blocker down. Okay. I think we have to protect it, so we can play another 10 drop. 8, 9. Yeah. Now, if he was smart, he'd block this one because he wants me to. He should be forcing me to swing with the Jozu. See now, do I really have to swing with the Jozu? So if he blocks, I can put him to 0, and then do we just win? We still don't lose to Roger. Nah, let's keep. Um, I'm losing my way a bit here. I don't really know if what I'm doing is correct, but no cards in hand feels pretty good. What can he do? He can play. He can attach it onto this. We've still got a blocker. Nah, we're in a good spot. I don't see how we lose this game. If we had all bricks, I'd be a bit concerned. Maybe not. Okay. Look, if we block and then force him to swing with this, I think we win anyway. I think that's GG. So we go leader effect. We can actually counter out of this. Yeah, why not? Alright, GG. GG. Oh. Okay. Considering we had no puddings. Look, sometimes when you have pudding, you make silly, like, you know, that first game where I like didn't swing a whole bunch of times just to try and get a pudding off. Maybe that's wrong, you know? Like you're letting them call the shots every time. Like even though they've got a big hand and they're sort of sweating on pudding, but I don't know. It's interesting. But yeah, going first, I'm still need to learn. Going first seems where you have what you do is a bit more changes in the moment. Sorry, excuse me. Whereas going second, it's very like it's a bit more rigid. Where Marco, Josu again, and then because it's the tendon plays where you can get the most. Yeah, because of that. Josu is 6, Red Rock's 6, and then you got the 4 for pudding. Like yes, tendon is where the magic happens, and because in second you get 10 first, you like if you follow a certain script, you get to 10 first, you're in control sort of thing. So whereas first, you know, you maybe have to take a few more gambles, maybe you drop a 10 cost just to like say, okay, what do you want to do? Do you anyway, don't really know what I'm talking about, but we'll keep trying to get some first experience in the mirror. That was a good session tonight. I think that emo game like really rocked me. It took me a while to recover from that. That was intense, but I'm super stoked that we won with it. So that we won into it. Yeah, good games. Not much else to say. I will be taking the night off tomorrow and Wednesday, and then 2 more videos Thursday, Friday before the next Treasure Cup, and then yeah, tune in Sunday and see how we go. But before then, I'll be back Thursday. I'll let you know how I go at locals. All right, guys, have a good week. See you soon.